Hey, man. Safe with Saylee. Hold on, let me ground real quick. Shout out to everybody. Hope everybody is doing great. Man, I usually when the safe with Saylee come, I'll be honest with all of y'all, man. I usually be able to come on before 7. Cause I know usually 7 is 7 p.m. On Mondays with the Safe Space Saylee, but hey man, it's all cool. Let me take these out. I don't really need that right now. It's all cool. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone is doing great. I let the silk press go. I had to. I'm like, man, I gotta jump on here on live real quickly. Show them the main real quickly. Like, hold on, Mr. Saylee, you got the main going on. You outside of the park with the fellas. With what's happening? Yeah, man. I gotta do what's necessary. I needed to catch this sun for the solstice as well too. I'll be real. That's why you guys see me in the sunlight. So I needed to catch it, and I needed the ground. Got my feet in the grass. I usually don't work Saturdays, but I wanted to cover for a lady that I cool with. I'll say I usually don't like even covering on that part, but it was great, man. It was a great class. It was. I know they appreciate it. Every time that I get a new class or when they see me for the first time, it's always appreciation. Let me see. They like, hold on, Saylee got some length. Yeah, like that, real length. And I was telling them about the Father's Day and being a man and Juneteenth, and so we talked about a lot of stuff, man. A lot of good stuff. I'm feeling good. I did just wake up because it was wild. I went to bed I think around 7 for real, and then the cover was at 9. So it was very interesting for me. But I wasn't going. I'm a man. Anyone who know me, I'm a man of my word. So I had to make sure that it happens. And this time, I got it called. What we call this show? We calling this The Lion. Hey man, cause you seen I wasn't able to get my for the Juneteenth, but man, this is Black Power for the rest of the year. I'll probably wait another month or so. I mean, another maybe 2 weeks before I get before I get back to braids to start braiding on you guys, on you folks. But I had to let individuals know too. Man, I was coming out. I'm like, all right, man. Saturday night, y'all like to pop it. Y'all like to come out like that. Like, dang, I want to shout the king. I've been talking about divine feminine too. It's only right that that I run into some some cold pieces of work. Some nice things. Remember, we gonna be on looks now, man. So you gotta have way more than that. You have to. So what we talking about right now is mainly it's still June. I just popped on, man. It's still June. Still men's mental health awareness. The lion. I mean, a lot of things. A lot of people didn't like my hair. Before it was like, anybody said you doing with the silk press, you longer than some of these females. And I ain't worried about none of that. I mean, I'm in a position. I'm doing what I really want to do, and that's what I like. And that's the thing I want to encourage everyone to start doing what you like, because it make you happy. Stop trying to please everybody and please what you got going on and please yourself. You know, you gotta start showing up for self. You gotta start putting self first. You guys know this. I mean, what I do when it comes to whether it's safe space Saylee or safe with Saylee. You know, you're gonna get some motivation. You know, you're gonna get some elevation. You're gonna get some self love. And I'm realizing now. Hold on, let me stand up. I'm realizing now. There's a lot of individuals, they do not love self as much. They do not love self as much. They're like, dang, Saylee, you can stand out. I thought you had that mess. You dealing with a lot. I am. And I am dealing with a lot. But still. Oh. But you know. You still got to make sure that you let people know that you don't care what they think about you, how they think about you, when they even think about you, whether it was when you was a child or now, or where. I don't care if you on the East Coast, you on the West Coast, you in South Africa, you in Australia, wherever you at. Oh man, I know they're gonna love me in I know they're gonna love me in Africa. This is another right too. This is another I would say a gesture of appreciation too, because I think my mom was telling me, shoot, you go out there with the silk press, they gonna think like you a lady and all that. But I let them know too, wherever I'm at. People be like, man, say how you do it like that? Because I'm not only am I a real freedom fighter and all that but I need to show people like, man, you can do what you want to do, wherever you want to do, when you want to do it. That's what's really important. You know, so if there's anything that I ever tell anyone or that they know about me, it's like, man, you got to be you. And I'm just realizing too, I'm unlocking codes even from here. I ain't got to have 1 million followers, or I ain't got to have a million people looking at me though. I remember getting some elevation from individuals when they come on, seeing their videos like 10 years, from now and then. So if somebody see what I got going on, because these do go on YouTube too. If somebody see it 5 years or 10 years or whatever, a year, a month from now, and they learn something, that's good. Maybe you get to a situation you're like, man, I don't learn from that guy. I don't learn nothing. He just talking. He ain't even really about nothing real. He just talking some stuff. I mean, that's cool too. Remember, I was telling one of my clients today, I'm like, all right, you probably didn't have a father in your life. Okay. But did you still learn something? You ain't grow up having a lot of friends, but did you learn something? You can get the sun in the background. Oh yeah. Did you learn something? What did you learn? Yeah, I like how I'm looking. Look good. Ain't even gonna lie to none of y'all in here. Looking good. But did you learn something? There is learning lessons everywhere. I don't care. And with me dealing with MS or anything, there's learning lessons. With people, with family, friends, you always got a learning lesson. It's always there. But you got to be able to find it. You got to be able to find it. You got to be able to say, all right, man. You could complain like, oh, dang, man, my life ain't really as good. It could be better, But how can you make it better? How can you make it better? I'm trying to stand out. I don't want to sit down too long, Whew, fudge. But how can you make it better? What can you do now? What can you be a part of history? Let's say you want to be the first person in your life to ever do something. And you got to, I'm talking about in your family, even for you. Then you got to make sure you make it happen. There's a lot of things that you can do. But you got to be able to reflect and see in my life like, dang, the trajectory that I'm going, I don't really like what's happening right now. But I got to make sure that I'm making something to kind of really shift where I want to go. You got to make sure you're looking at that situation like, all right, I'm in a position. Hey, man, I was dealt the worst cards on life right now. Okay. All right, boom. I ain't got the good card, but I'm gonna play it as if I did, so I can still make a move for myself to show me that, hey man, I still got what it takes. Y'all share the live on that end too, yeah. Y'all send some likes in, all that good stuff. But y'all know what I'm in here for. I know exactly what I'm in here for, whether you do it or not. Hey, see, that's the thing too. You got to make sure that regardless of what happens, you win. You making sure you win. How do I make sure I win? It's a mindset thing, guys. It's a mindset. Where I was born, it was a small town. It's Tallahassee. I can tell y'all where I'm born, and I love it. I wanted to get a tattoo, 850 on my chest. I was gonna get it. This is way back when I was into tats. I only have one. So the thing is, on that part, it's like, all right. But now I'm in LA, one of the biggest cities in the world, most populous city in the world. People never even leave their backyard or their town. But you gotta believe, you gotta really want it. I remember being in my music class telling them, hey man, I be in LA. They was quiet. They ain't never doubted it though. They never doubted it. But they didn't say, oh man, yeah, so I can see you out there, man. I see you there making moves. Sometimes you'll never have nobody even serious or believing that you can even make moves. So what does that mean for you? Hold on, I want to get into this light. Get into this light. Hold on. The sun is going down, but I got this pole. I got this pole really real quickly. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I wanted to get into this light. Don't let me forget what I'm saying. But the thing is, oh snap. But the thing is, so individuals was around me and they were saying they wasn't encouraging me. So you may have individuals hate on you. They're like, oh man, you can't make this move, or you can't do that, but you gotta use it as fuel. I'm needing everybody right now. I'm one of them types. When they see me, even before MS or whatever, I got a scooter or a cane or however I'm walking out walker, man, I'm anywhere with it. So for me, it's not a situation where I'm afraid to really pop what I got going on. Especially if you know what you bring into the planet is nothing but greatness. So you may have individuals don't like what you are, man. Somebody picking on you. Hey, man, they. But see, if you were to love what you do, you love anything. Then it's like, oh man, what I'm eating, how I'm dressing, how I'm showing up into the world, or anything that I'm doing, it works. I don't want no names to pop up. I need to be like, hold on, man, we gonna follow where Mr. Saylee at and come see about him. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. You don't want that. You don't want that. But yeah, this sun is making me, I'm looking glowing. Maybe that's just a filter. I don't know. They be putting filters and stuff on there. I don't know. But I like what's going on. Yeah, blowing's like the real main. I seen this one girl. She was on Twitter. I think she had just took her hair out too. I'm like, dang, that's the guy that you remember. I always thought about this. You remember, like when you see some old biblical images and you see they got the halo around their head, you know, that's like that. That's how I feel. Like if you look back into some of those pictures, they always got the halo in the back of their head or around their head. So you start to use it, and you're like, oh man, it's a good stuff. You know, whether it mean enlightened or it was the hair, or whatever. Find out how you can be enlightened. How you can do something different. do something that individuals may not even want you to do. And then you can do that today. You don't have to wait. Nah, man, don't wait for anybody, man. If you in a situation, you know where you in, and you can make a best move or you can make a great move, then go ahead and do it now. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait on yourself. You don't have to wait when the timing is perfect, because it don't get perfect. I'm not hearing people say that, oh man, the timing ain't perfect. It never is. So you got to make sure that you're making that move for yourself. It's because I want to see that change. Let's say, all right, man, we half of the year right now. If I'm doing this, even if it's going live, or if I'm showing up, or if I'm loving myself for about 3 weeks, or for 2 weeks, a month and a half. Oh man, you're gonna be a whole different individual a month from now. I know we in the streaming era and all that. That's all cool. Maybe that's not what you want to do. Well, then you don't have to do it. Find something. I saw something on Twitter too. This one lady, she was a hand model. I think that what she was talking about, making whatever. I think 2,000 to 20,000, per gig. You don't never know. See, some things are just for you. You end up finding a gig or a situation that baby just worked for you. So that's how life goes. That's how it works. It's like, hold on, man. Maybe some things are just for you. That's how I feel to be my mindset. I'm like, man, sometimes I get in a blessed situation. It's only for me. Only certain things. I'll tell somebody about a situation. I would. But I know it may not work out for them the same way. It may not work out the same way just because it's not for you. Maybe you may do something totally different that in your life, by you having all of the confidence. Maybe you wouldn't be able to handle it. Maybe it'll destroy you, that part. So you don't want to have any situation to where it's destroying you. Shout out to everybody popping in too as well. Y'all already know the love, how it is. Man, you get love. Safe with Saylee, you get so much love, on that end. And like I said, and also guys, check out that YouTube, the Elevation Project. All of these videos, the Safe Space Saylee, the Safe with Saylee, they go on there when I can. I do my best to put it on there. But the thing, what we're doing really right now, you gotta really open up your own portal, your own gateway for yourself of gratefulness, of magnificence. You gotta open it up. It's like, hold on, man, I'm great. If you believe you are, then you are. Now you gotta put in work on it. It's just like these guys out here skating right now. Look, these guys with the skating at the skate park. Hold on, my hair on like that. You gotta fall down. Be willing to fall down. I know some individuals, they afraid to fall down. They're afraid to fail. I used to tell all my boys, I'm like, man, I'm looking. I think Jim Rome said this. I think what he said, fail fast, or who? Somebody, no. I think that was Les Brown. He said that. Nah, fail fast. He said fail fast. So fail quickly. Go ahead, fail. Fail. Let's get to where where you're supposed to be. Because if not, then you won't really understand your potential or what you could be. Our folks they be worrying and like, oh man, I could do this. Or, I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I'm ready on that part. Oh man, I'm afraid. I'm not set up for that. You don't even know how tough you built until you get out. Until you see what's going on. You let the sun kiss your skin. Stop being in the house all the time. Or even telling yourself that you can't do it. Or that maybe you're not what you can't do, or what you're not used to. Oh man, nobody in my family did this. Man, I hope somebody will come to me and tell me, oh man, that your family wasn't doing this, Daniel. Oh, you wasn't doing that, Mr. Saylee? Your family wasn't doing that? So who cares? I, I'm I'm not even about to just say the generational curse breaking on that note. But I am the first to do it all. Let me do it all in the family. Let me do it first. And I be seeing folks, tarot readers, or sometimes they be like, oh man, the first millionaire, the first this, the first that. I'm all that. And I'm willing to address any of these situations too. People be scared like, no, I'm willing to address all situations too. Still out here grounded. I feel it. So that's, the message. We may not go the whole hour. But I'm excited about next month. I'll be honest with you guys. I know this hair. Oh man, this is perfect. I got the hair for the ladies too. I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to get one. I know I will. At least I hope. When we're talking about these relationships next month, that's gonna be something that's powerful. But we gotta close out this month good. A lot of things that's been happening this month as well too, guys. We in LA. There's still, I know the individuals talking about the ice and all that. It is something that's huge. Men's mental health awareness. A lot of things that's not. People don't talk about that as much. Guys, I want to be real with you. You gotta speak up, man. Don't just be holding on to it. You gotta speak up. You gotta think about the children that's watching you, that's on the planet. You gotta speak up. Don't just be feeling like, oh man, no one's gonna understand you. But because the thing is, I felt like that. Even down to this day. I'm like, man, folks don't even really understand what I'm saying. It's wild when you can understand everyone on their end, but you give them, you tell them something and then they can't get it. Because it's not for everyone, Certain things, maybe it's just unique to you. You got to realize that too. Like, dang, this stuff is just unique to me. But what can I use? I'm not saying that, oh man, that you special or something like that. But how can you use it? Use that uniqueness. Like, hold on. Become tougher. And it's become a bit tougher. So it's like, oh, all right. Maybe no one is understanding me. But okay, all right, cool. I look at it. I'm going to give you guys just exactly how I'm looking at it. So the thing is, all right, man, nobody understand me. But you're here to understand others. It's like, okay, use that. You can understand everybody in their situation. Use that. Make people feel more seen. Make people feel heard. Make people feel like they actually exist. You bring something that's stretching your, not only the empathy, but you're stretching your own emotional awareness too. Like, dang, bro, you can really. That's why I love what I do as a counselor, because it's like, man, the individuals who, whether I'm talking to them for the first time, they feel, comfortable, talking about it. I mean, that's cool. I know some individuals may be like, oh man, no, I ain't sharing that. And a lot of times I don't like getting too deep when I first meet somebody anyway. I like to give them some time, to open up. I don't want individuals to feel like, hey man, they gotta share everything on the first time meeting me. But I like to let them know, like, hey man, somebody like this does exist. You don't have to feel like you can't share or you can't be you. And I understand sometimes individuals are afraid to actually be them. Don't let that be you. On that part. Don't let that be you on that end. Because it's important. Remember, you got people watching, even if it's strangers, family, friends, or people you don't even know. They're watching you. If you on the earth, you want to lead by example. I know we was talking about that. If you want to lead by example, then do something about it. And I'll be real. This is a charged lie, just because I feel different too. As soon as I got out of the silk press, I feel different. I do feel like a lion. It's like, but I've always be ready to explode on that. I do. But the thing is, you gotta make sure that you're in a situation that you can express exactly who you are, feel comfortable, and feel safe. I could be coming live from the protest or doing all of that, but it's like, okay, be in a situation where you can win, where you can grow, where you can build, where you can earn, you know? I'm looking to even with my nephew right now, because I make music too. But I'm thinking, I know I'm waiting for him to send me something, but I might just go ahead and do something on it. Just because I want to get a snippet. I want to get just a little snippet. Because I know people, they like my music, man. They do. So even if they don't like it, I like it. I'm excited about my own snippet. You got to be like that. Be excited about your own stuff. About what you can put out. So I'm going to do that. And, man, I am. Then I'm going to share it to my page, you know, on IG. Y'all go follow that. Y'all can go follow that King Saylee page. Go follow the Mr. Saylee page. Go follow all of that good stuff. Because the thing is, you're going to always get something good. Even if you want to hate on something, there's enough stuff you can hate on there. I'll be real. Some people, they be looking up, man, what to hate, what to comment on. I don't like this. I mean, unfollow. Tell people to unfollow. Do all that. Do all that too. Do all that too. Shout out to that one girl. I'm not about to think about her name, but I'm glad that she didn't put her, I think she was pregnant, but I'm glad she didn't put her baby all online and do all that stuff. But I'm seeing how she was a little bit different. Not saying when having the baby she was cool. Not to say she ain't still cool, but I see a different element, a different side, a different aspect. You could say that of her. I'm like, dang. Now she got some fire. I'm not saying she had the fire before. But just seeing her, I'm loving how she protected the innocence of the baby, not putting it out there. I love that. But then still being able to come and show individuals like, oh man, I can still give you guys who I am, regardless of what I'm dealing with. And then let the viewers see the difference. Can you see the difference? And she don't necessarily really talk about it, but it's like, hold on, I'm noticing that. I'm like, hold on. I remember watching this girl when she was pregnant. She didn't have the baby or whatever had happened. She looks different. Not looking. I mean, look different too, but she's feeling different. The essence is a little bit different. Maybe y'all know who I'm talking about. Maybe you don't. It's all right. It's probably a lot of girls who's doing the same thing. But yeah, I one thing I want to mention, guys. You can go ahead and look on my page, and you'll see a lot of great things on there. There's a lot of great things. The most important thing is, I want individuals to really be them unapologetically, authentically themselves. And we're in a life really right now. There's posers, you got copycatters, you got individuals trying to emulate actually somebody else's whole life. You know, so it's like, dang, you don't love yourself enough to even fully be you. You can't even have certain experiences because you're not actually you. Or what they said, take a break. No, man, there's no breaks. All gas, no brakes. All gas, no brakes. You know? Yeah, man, sometimes just being in the midst, I probably have to do more. I've done some safe with Saylee's outside. I don't think I've done a safe space Saylee outside. So it's good. I like the vibe of the... And this is a secret park too. I was talking to a friend about it, and they were like, "I don't even know about this park existing." That's good. You need to have. Sometimes you got to just have things, for yourself. Sometimes you got to have situations that only you know about, and that's why I need individuals to feel and see and be. It's like, hold on, maybe this is just for me. I know people talking about the Matrix and all that, or how these people don't show up until I show up and all that. Hey, what if that's actually a part of your own elevation? What if it is? You'll never know exploring or expressing what's going on that part. You'll never know it. But guys, this is summer solstice. I had to get some of this sunlight. I had to. Something else was activating within me. I feel it myself. I don't know what's happening, on Earth. I know there's a lot of, news, and I'm not gonna break all of it down. I'm not gonna go into it all. But there's a lot of things happening. Just make sure you're in a position that you are setting yourself up to win. It's like, hold on, I'm in a situation. I want to make sure that I'm doing things a little bit differently. Yeah, look at that, like the sun. That I'm doing things a little bit differently. And I'm not looking for validation. That's I remember this one girl sharing that with me. She's not looking for validation anymore. But she spent her whole life looking for it. It's like, that's a tough experience. You want to be impressed or prove to this individual or that other individual so much that I can't even enjoy my unique or my organic essence in any situation, whether it's online or at the job or, wherever, in any environment. I don't feel comfortable just being me. And Lisa, and the children are growing up different. The children are growing up different. I'm not saying children, they still need to know this. There's still bullying going on. And Mr. Saylee is going to always be an advocate for self-love and for individuals to be exactly who they want to be. Because I've had individuals my whole life not accept what I got going on. Even with me dealing with them as a people, not trying to tell me what it is or all that. Not like, no, you got to ask me. And let me tell you what it is. Let me tell you what I can or cannot do. And I always want to be an advocate for anybody, whether it's mental disability or physical disability as well. Hey, man, you can go out to the beach. You don't have to be afraid of the world. That may even be a part of my purpose. Like, hold on, man. Even if you ain't walking, or even if you ain't, talking, mentally disabled, physically, spiritually, emotionally disabled, let's go there. There's still things that you can actually do. Still get the experience. Feel that shame. You're like, dang, man, I don't know how these people gonna see me. I don't know how. Yeah, all right. Let's say everybody in the world don't like you coming out. They're like, man, who is this person even coming out? All right, cool. That's cool stuff too. But I still gotta go ahead and get my own experience. I still gotta see what's up with nature. I still gotta make some moves. Even if some individuals not liking what I got going on, that's all right. I still have to make sure that I'm getting my experience. I can't look through the lens of everybody else's life. No, I can't do that. I gotta look through it in my own life. How am I making that move? Because you may never have, let's say if you never have anybody accept you, then you the only one left. You the only one left to accept you. It's like, dang, you ain't even gonna accept you for the whole world, so you gonna agree with the whole world? You ain't even gonna accept you? But you all you got? You the only acceptance you got? Man, that's some tough stuff. So I wish and I hope that individuals are really valuing themselves. The first thing is you gotta accept self. That's one of the first things. We living in a life right now with people, the social media era, they're not even going out. It's like, dang, man, I don't have the right outfit, or I don't have this. But you gotta accept. I'm in a point, man. I remember being young, going to Walmart. Man, I was look. I remember my brother telling me, like, bro, we can't go to Walmart like that. Excuse me, y'all. I'm like, bro, I ain't worried about that. Oh, I thought that's something. Oh, that's on the screen. I'm like, bro, I ain't worried about that. I'm still pulling anything. Can anywhere, but I cannot just right now. I don't even have on shoes, but because I'm grounded. But it don't matter how I'm showing up. I'm going. If no one doesn't accept how I'm pulling up to the party, man, then it's all right. It's cool. Then that's on their, that's in their world. That's what they're seeing. They don't accept. They met somebody that they're not agreeing with. Okay, cool. But I know that anywhere on this planet, I'm going to accept me. So whether if I'm in South Africa, or if I'm in Miami, or if I'm in LA, or if I'm in Tokyo, but I got to accept me. Especially being a black man in America. I already know. I ain't accept. There's areas where I'm not accepted. There's areas where they don't like me. Especially with the hair. They're like, oh man, this man is dangerous. This man gotta be wise. I'm walking in for my whole life. Even now, still with that mess, with a walker or whatever, scooter, or however I'm walking in, still watching me. But it's sometimes in their minds, people got a certain program. It's like, man, you know what? This man may steal. This man may have this. Watch this person. All right, watch. I'll be real with everyone. Sometimes I'll be going into the store. I'm like, yeah, man, let all the attention be on me. Cool. And then you have somebody else around the corner or whatever, getting you your items. Yeah, that's cool stuff. I'll be the decoy. I'll be the decoy on that part. But yeah, guys, we at least, I forgot how much we over at more than 30 minutes in. But see, the thing is, I've told myself that I'm good anywhere. I've lived that way. So when it comes to your nationality, your race, your gender, it don't hurt me. I remember being in middle school. There was a middle school and high school. There was a guy who was homosexual. But hey, and individuals could not understand that. But see, I look at it as strength, because this was about 10 years ago, 10 plus years ago. There are always people that would not accept you. Oh, excuse me. I know people talking about now download men or all that other stuff. Like, all right, come out and be you, man. Come out and be you. It's getting a little cold. I got these shorts on and But we're still gonna make sure we go into at least the 7:45. I'll say at least the 7:50 mark. I feel some things still gonna come through, because I'll be on this mug 8 hours. That sun going down. I want to hit out here the sun solstice, summer solstice. I hit out here. I got some of the rays. Got my feet into the ground. I'm like, oh man, I feel good. I was able to stand up on that end. I feel good about it. I feel good. I feel accomplished. When you say something and you do it, you feel accomplished. I don't care how little it is. It could just be like, man, I say, let me say good morning. I'm gonna talk to that one girl or to that one guy, whoever. Let me go ahead and do it. Now, if you don't do it, then you got to make another move. But if you do it, then it's like, oh man, I did that. I love saying like, what's up to some girls or what's going on, and they don't say. I love when people do that. Or I say good morning or good afternoon or good day or whatever. You don't say nothing. Whether you heard me or not, that's on you. My heart is clean. My heart is pure on that part. So you gotta make sure you're moving with a pure heart. How are you showing up? Are you allowing the negativity of the world to rub off on you. I'll say it like that, to rub off on you. Or are you gonna be the difference maker? I'm here to be the difference maker. Sometimes there's individuals, they don't even really know their role. They're like, man, you supposed to be here to disrupt her. You falling in line. You're supposed to disrupt the show. You falling in line with the regular routine of what's going on. Like, nah, but you supposed to shake things up. But growing up, I was inadvertently shaking things up without even knowing. Unknowingly shaking things up. It's like, hey man, hold on. But I know that's why even when I was younger, people would try to calm me down, like, oh man, you too much, or you don't have, or not saying you don't have it, it's just like bro, you extra. Man, if you thought it was extra then, I got the mane out. Just think of I think one she called me, she said, you got the Mufasa. Like, yeah, it is Mufasa, like that. Applying pressure effortlessly. I heard this one client in my class, she used effortless. I'm like, oh man, oh yeah, she's supposed to be in here. Don't be talking my language. Talking about effortless. I love that. That's why you gotta be exactly who you are, because you don't know who is actually needing you to say certain things or to do certain things that may actually make them be more of them. It may unlock some codes in who they are. You know? So you gotta be in that situation where it's like, all right, man, I'm unlocking codes right now in people. They don't know what's kind of going on, or they may not know until, let's say it's weeks later. Like, oh man, I remember somebody did say this, or whoever said that, and now I gotta make that move now. I gotta make that move. Only because I've seen it. I came across this was on YouTube. I remember people, man, I remember being in the DMV line, people overhearing my conversation, and they get charged up by that. I'm like, bro, you don't even know what was going on. It don't matter, bro. You was saying some good stuff, though. It don't even matter what the other person was saying, but you was saying some good stuff. It'd be like that. So, be whoever you are, and pop your own stuff. You gotta pop it. You know? I remember my one cousin, he used to be like, my mom had told me this. He used to be a scared for me, like, man. Like he said, man, then he liked the street too much. Hey, man, you know? You'll have some individuals that they are afraid for you. They're like, man, hold on, you popping way too much. I'll be real with you. I ain't even popping enough. So I'm at a level. I'm still only giving this 50% people. Sorry. Let me not get on here to say no slurs. I'm only even giving folks 50%. By the today now with this hair like this, I gotta crank it up to 60. So with the Safe Space Saylee show coming in on this Monday, whether I have a guest or I don't, I may try to reach out, maybe have some. Guys, I've been having guests, but sometimes they'll fall through at the end. I hope they don't be thinking that the show gonna stop because they not there. Oh man, dang, what is Mr. Saylee gonna do? I'm not here, I don't do this. It's still gonna go on. It's just like for in July. For we talking about the relationship, there's no ladies want to join on. If no ladies want, hey man, Mr. Saylee, I don't think I can do that. Well then don't do it then. The show must go on. I remember, I think Future said after one monkey never stopped the show. It never have. He be having me weak, man. It never have, man. I don't care if your mom or your dad is telling you certain things or what you can't be. Don't let them stop your show. People like, dang, you got a show? Yes. You got a little bonus part too. It's called SWS, Saylee. Yes, and I'm thinking about something else too. I'm not gonna do 3, but if I switch it up, this will be a part of Safe with Saylee. It'll be a part of it. I remember only telling one. Nah, I didn't really tell her this, but I used to always say this to this one girl, and I may make it that. I used to always say it to her. I know I won't forget it. I'm not gonna release any information. Hopefully this ain't. I'm not gonna release any information until the day of. You know, so I'm not gonna release any information until it gets the day of that situation. And then that may be something where it's like on current events. I may not even come on the 30 minutes or a whole hour. It may just be 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Just almost like it's like my own news. And then I get my spiritual breakdown of it. You know, however that go. You know, and just make sure that that's good. And make sure that that's powerful. Because I'm here for it all. You know, people talking about, you know, what's happening around the country. We may go to war, this. I'm here for it all. All of it. I'm here for it all. And I know most folks, they be afraid of it. Yeah, they can be afraid. No, go ahead. Just like I was telling some other folks, I was like, get under this wing. Get under this wing. You got it. You good. Get under this wing. Get under this wing. You protected. That's why I know some people like just. Sometimes people will keep you around just because they know you provide some spiritual protection. I realize that too, and I want to talk about that in relationships as well too when we talk about that next month. Certain individuals, you can't get certain blessings because you've gotten certain people around you. You know, and that's the type of life that I'm in, and that's why I was like, hold on, let me clear some things around. Let me get some people away from me real quickly. Shout out to everybody coming in. Shout out to y'all. Hope that y'all doing very well, doing very great. You see, I got the man going on. The sun is going down. I'm about to get up out of here. About to really get up because it's getting cold and I ain't got no jacket. I'm in shorts. You see that shorts right there? Like, nah, I'm about to get up out of here. I know people still out here. They cool. Everybody out here is cool. I know my hair. They're like, dang, where the fro about to be back? It is. It is back. The lion's mane. I think I called this show is the SWS is safe for Saylee too. I think I called it Lion. Yeah, I hope y'all put that together. I hope y'all shout out to everybody too. Coming in and just seeing what's up. Guys, we about action. I want to let everybody know that we about action. I know some individuals. I know some individuals that may be waiting for things to start. No. We're bringing it to you. We're bringing it to you. I'm so excited even to release even just a little snippet, you know, for my nephew. And shout out to Nine. Man, that's one of the hottest artists right now. Y'all can say, oh man, he just saying that because this is his nephew. Yeah, maybe I am. I'm the hottest artist right now. He already got a hit for the summer. I think what it's called. I can't think of it. Can't think of it. Sorry, nephew, but it's all good. He got something for this summer for y'all. I told him already. I'm like, bro, that's the summer anthem. You gotta make sure that you're applying pressure. Man, and see, that's another thing. See, I don't know if he wants to jump on a TikTok and kind of just look. Because that's how you spread your awareness, man. The world is changing. Don't do things the old way. That's done with, man. That's done with. Things are shifting. What in my hair already? Things is happening differently now. Oh, fudge. But I know the hair is blowing out on that end, but it's all right. Don't worry. I know they like, oh man, Saylee hair wild. Saylee does what he wants. Yeah, so yeah, he's good. He's good, man, and I'm excited about him just because you know there's some things that I see the passion behind it. That's why anything that you're doing, you gotta have passion really behind what you're doing, what you're expressing. No one really can't tell you anything if you're passionate about it. And that's why I like the last thing that he had told me. And that's like real musicians, you have to become music. You have to become music. So it's like you have to be the music. You have to be it. Not just you in a booth making songs. Everywhere, wherever you at, that's where music is. I told him this too. Shout out to her. I ain't gonna say no names right now. I'm not, cause this not the artist page right now. But I remember she told me, I'll never forget what she said. She said music was made for you. Now understand, I need you guys to pull that in. Now if you got music that's made for you, that would have to mean that you come before music. Now hold on, that's some ancient stuff. I don't want to go too deep in. But that penetrated deeply just into my soul. So whether I'm dropping one song a year or however, I don't ever see myself retiring. Even from this council, I don't ever see myself retiring. But even if I'm in a hospital bed, I don't see myself retiring, man. If I can still speak, y'all remember in Futurama, I always used to tell my brother this. I was like, y'all remember in Futurama where they just had a head, then they had the consciousness? Whatever, they were still about it. They were still making moves. And that's how I feel. Nothing ain't stopping this. The only thing that'll stop it is me. I know I ain't gonna stop me. So I hope that individuals are choosing exactly what they want, who they want to be. Don't settle in no relationship, and don't settle as a man too. Because maybe you saw your dad or your uncle settle, be in a situation he ain't even happy. That man ain't even happy, man. He playing around. He ain't dealt with his mental health. He ain't taking himself seriously. Played around his whole life. No. Live differently, bro. I don't care if you want to go and live in Thailand before you even hit 18 or you ain't even graduated high school. Go in here to see what's up. Or after you graduate high school on that damn, I'm like, hey guys, I'm not telling no one to not go to school. But let's say you like, man, you know what? America ain't it for me right now. Make another move. You got the whole world. But people be afraid. They're like, dang. But use that courage. Have that. That's the one thing. See, that's the courage. Being afraid and still making the move. That's courage, guys. Being afraid and still making the move. There's a lot of people that I remember, whether it's from college or high school, middle school, they still in the same country town. I don't care if it's a big city. You still in your same area. You ain't moved outside of your block. It couldn't be me. It could not be me. Look at that head shaking. It could not be me. Yeah. I can't stay in my same four corners or wherever. Nobody gonna have no lockdown or nothing I got going on. I'm too expensive. We about to get up out of here. What we got? About almost 11 minutes, 10 minutes. Let me see some other things I want to bring. So we got I need individuals. We almost up out of here. I need individuals to realize this. Some of the key things. You gotta make sure that you are applying pressure. People talking about, what I want. Let's focus it on the summer. Or let's say what you got a week left of June or 2 weeks or whatever, a week and a half. Power it up. Make June. You can actually still make June the best month yet. You can still make June the best month yet. Man, you got the, what do I say? You got the sauce. You got the Steve. You got the Jazz. Or you got the juice. Hey, man. Regardless of what it is, let me get my feet back in this ground. People probably looking at me, they're like, man, who is this man? He just got his feet out here in the grass. Because sometimes people don't do that. They're like, dogs probably done shitted and pissed. Hey, man, I ain't worried about that. I am the animals. I ain't concerned about this situation. There's a lot of things in my mind I don't think about no more. I'm past it all. I'm past it. Like I said, we ain't here to lead by example right now. So you may have people, they don't like what you're doing. Okay, that's good. I was telling my nephew, I'm like, bro, you need more haters, bro. I'm going to tell any young man coming up or a young lady too, like, you ain't got enough haters. Now, I'm not telling you be in a situation you know you getting bullied. No, that's not what I'm saying. You don't have nobody bully you. No, that's not what I'm saying. You need more people hating you, though. Not liking what you about. Telling you the saying, or secretly, let's say snooping on you, creating fake pages about you. Yeah, create them fake pages. Because one thing about Mr. Satan ain't gonna create no fake page to watch anybody. No, not no ex, not even a girl I'm interested in. I ain't creating no fake page. I may reach out like, oh, yeah, okay, what's up from my regular page? Like, you know what's up. The best thing you may get, you may have me on my artist page say something. I treat that page like you be lucky. You be lucky. You hit on the Mr. Saylee page first before I do anything on the artist page. So that's how it is on that on that end. That's exactly how it is. You need more haters. You don't even have enough. You don't have enough. You talking about you great. You don't have enough haters. You don't have enough yet. Apply pressure so you can get some more. You're like, dang, so you want people to actually hate me? No. But actually, yes. Because actually, here's the breakthrough right here. Your haters are actually your lovers. Remember they said this thin line between love and hate. They made a movie about it, but that's real. The hate and the love. Thin line. Well, we got 7 minutes in. We out of here. It is getting cold. Yeah. So the thin line between love and hate. So your haters are really your lovers. So really, you need more lovers. But people acting like they hating, but they really like what you got going on. It's just like the president. I'm talking about the U.S. You know how many haters this man got? I be listening to people. That's one thing I don't talk. I don't really. I let people express politically. I like that they have their views. I don't, whether they know who I like or vote for all that. No. You need more haters than Trump, and I'm telling you, that's what you need. Now look at that. Somebody that may be bringing, you don't even know what they bringing, but they got a lot of haters right now. Some individuals think they're doing something good. Some individuals think, hey man, no, you all bad. Regardless what they say about that, it's the same with the good publicity or bad publicity. You still getting the publicity. Express who you are. Hold on. They talking about move this card. Hold on. But the thing is, guys, one thing, you still getting the publicity. So be exactly who you are. Man, be like, man, I can't post that or I can't do that, man. Few men not like it. So who cares? Like, I be doing things. I don't care if I'm putting a post and it gets 0 views. and that's anywhere. That's on YouTube. That's on TikTok. That's on Facebook. Whatever. Instagram. 0 views. You think I care? Because the thing that I'm doing, I gotta make sure I like it first. That's the key thing. Make sure that you like it first, so that if individuals don't like it, it actually doesn't matter, because you're doing what you like. Do what you enjoy. That's why I tell my nephew, I'm like, bro, if you're doing this music thing, do it because you like it. If you're doing this basketball thing, you're doing sports, you get into the entertainment, you better do what you like, man. If you're doing it because of, one of your favorite artists, I mean, that's cool too, but you're going to lose interest. It's just like you dating that one girl, oh man, because everybody hot on her. I used to do something like that. But then I realized, when I get in a situation, any girl that I've ever been with, then she start getting attention. Because it's you bring something with it. It's like, dang, hold on, wait, like he seen something. Shout out to my cousin Bizzle, man. I ain't gonna talk about the exact situation, but I remember there was somebody that I had seen, and I was letting him. At the time, he didn't really realize, like, oh man, this person had it. But now you get into college and you realize people calling you and boop boop boop, word hot about this one individual. You're like, dang, bro, you were years ahead of your time, bro. You're like, bro, you was years ahead of your time. And that's what it was. So if you're going to be years ahead of your time, be that way. Be that way. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do anything. Or don't let the people who, let's say, you like or whatever you're trying to do, don't let nobody sway you out off of it. Cause then you'll realize things soon as now you off it. Now everybody want to get on it. Oh, you should have stayed on it. You should have stayed the course. So guys, we got 3 minutes left. we almost out of here, guys. This is one of the most charged. This is the first safe with Saylee with the fro. I know y'all like, man, this not how froze look. I said it was just recently taken out of the silk press, so some of the, it still look pressed a little. I mean, it's not pressed as much, but it was washed, guys. Don't worry, it's gonna get picked out, but I had enough to where it can lay down on that end, Catch me in about what? About 3 to 6 more months. This baby will be out there. By mid, you seen how the hair was. It was already past the shoulder, pressed out. But now let me braid it a few more times. It's gonna be in the middle of the back, and I think with that, is that where I'm gonna stop? I'm already at a level where it's like, okay, then, so you did it. Now it's like, well, do whatever you want with the hair now. I wanted to see it get this long, but now there's nothing else left to do on the hair wise. Maybe I could lock it up. Who knows? I may do that. Or I may not. Who knows? I could cut it as well. I mean, hey man. But what they say, like, this is my antennas or whatever. Just because you got the hair, that don't make you spiritual. Please, Tess. I remember, shout out to Bobby and me used to say that, but that's not it. Maybe that's a portion of it. But just because you got an afro or you got the dreadlock, that don't mean you're more spiritual than somebody else. Okay? So, a message from Mr. Saylee. Please choose you. Accept you and what you're doing, because you are all that you got. And like my like a pastor, I'm calling my pastor, Pastor Jose, Dr. Hosea Collins. Make the rest of your life the best of your life. I love it. Love how he comes in and says that. I love that. And this is Mr. Saylee. The worst isn't the worst. I know people, oh man, Mr. Saylee, I'm going through it. The worst ain't even the worst. Alright guys, I love you all. Please take care of yourselves. Because you need it. You actually need it. Alright guys, peace out.